Hi everyone! Ayan, meron na tayong 5 viewers. Nantayin lang natin iba mag-join and then we will start. Okay na kayo mag-usap? Okay na kayo mag-usap? Okay, noise cancelling naman siya. I hope so, Ross. Tsaka malapit naman sa bibig ko. So, ayan, tag nyo yung mga kaibigan nyo, comment kayo. Ayan, so, we'll start maybe 9, 10.
Diba? Ito yung galit ko. Daw.
Ayan. So, bumababa yung viewer natin, nakakaloka.
Masura daw. Totoo.
So, ayan, may 4 viewers tayo.
Kasi nasikip, nagyayak na eh. Maraming sabi. Naaway ko daw yung ano. Yung ate. Sabi daw, sinisiraan daw nila ako. Yung away ko daw sila ate.
Hi everyone. Invite nyo na yung Eva. Eva?
Pero gusto ko yung patulad ng sa hindi kasi parang ayun yung nililong ko even dito.
Yan. Salamat sa mga nag-heart. Invite natin yung mga kaibigan natin para mas marami tayong viewers. Start tayo ng 9:05 or mga 9:10.
Hindi lang ito. Ano parang pero na responsibility niyo ba? Pero nanutis ko sa lalaki. Actually naman sila. How about the homo?
Pag-usapan natin. Mamaya, pag-usapan natin.
Kasi makaka-relation. No, parang
naiintindihan kita. Sobrang iba sa amin.
Sobrang iba ng
kasi sinabi din ako,
sometimes cheating is normal.
Totoo. Like,
okay lang, wala pa naman sila.
Hindi lang sa ano.
Tama ba yan, friend?
Dating.
Ano ba yan? 32 yung nag-register, 5 lang kayo nandito. Ayan, hi Malu! Hindi, streamer. So start tayo ng mga 9:10. Let's give 6 minutes. Help me to share this live. Ayan, comment nga kayo. Comment Reva 2025 if nandito kayo. Attendance muna tayo. Comment Reva 2025 if nandito kayo. The recording of this video will be also uploaded on my YouTube account. So, ayan. Don't worry. Makaka-receive kayo ng copy nito. I-share ko sa inyo. So, ayan, dumadami na tayo. 8 na tayo. Tag nyo yung iba. Share nyo yung live. Ayan. Hello. Ayan, may 8 na tayo viewers. Comment Reva. Ayan. Ayan. Si Malu lang ang nakakaintindi ng instruction. Charot.
Tapos, how does it build relationship?
Mahirap siya. Kasi hindi mo siya parang ang hirap tapain mo.
Ayan. Hi, Kem Revano. Kumusta kayo dyan? Ayan. Start na tayo ng 9:10 ha. It's 9:06 on my clock. So, I'm live on Facebook, guys, sa mga nasa TikTok. You can click the link on my bio to check. Yung may Facebook ko, I'm trying to conduct webinar sa ating Facebook account. Labang mababa yung attendees natin. 32 kayo, meron pa tayong almost
connection.
Kaya ako mag-compute, basta marami pa kayong
Siyempre,
kulang.
naisip ko din na bakit gano'n?
So maganda yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon dahil this is something na kailangan yung malaman as a aspiring virtual assistant, diba? Ito yung mga steps na pwede nyo magamit along the way in order for you to be successful. Dup. Ayan. So, standby lang kayo. Well, let's start at, exactly 9:10. So, we still have 3 minutes. So, while we are waiting for the others, make sure to stand by here, get your pen and paper so para makapag-jot down kayo. At the same time, don't forget to tag your friends here on Facebook. Ayan. Tag and then comment kayo. Mention nyo sila dito. Ayan, if may mga kakilala kayo. Hindi ko alam nasa na yung iba. 32 yung nag-register eh. Hindi ko alam kung nasa na sila. So, ayun. I just also sent a follow-up email sa kanila.
Hindi ako babiyahe. Kasi sabi ko sa kanya.
Okay, 2 minutes left.
Na hindi ka ako. Parang
Maybe late lang sila. I also have to finish it quickly because I have limited battery. I have limited battery on my phone.
So, ayun.
Hindi na ano sa relationship yun, parang open communication or parang priority nila.
So ayan, pagpasensyahan nyo na if may konting ingay kasi wala ako sa bahay. Nasa labas ako. Okay. So let's start. So let's talk about how to transition from general virtual assistant to real estate virtual assistant. So sino ang nakakaalam ng term na general virtual assistant dito? And if wala, let's me just, explain it simply. When we say general virtual assistant, it is a type of virtual assistant who assists, a particular client regardless kung ano yung task, okay? So you are like a master, you're just like a jack of all trades, okay? So it could be you can handle like a little bit of social media, a little bit of calendar management, in the inbox management, a little bit of marketing, something like that. So ganun si GVA or General Virtual Assistant. Wala ka pang masyadong or wala ka pang niche na masyadong focus, okay? Kasi nga generalist ka pa lang. And it is really advisable that if you're going to start your journey as a virtual assistant, maging generalist ka muna. Why? 'Di ba parang mas magandang i-try mo muna yung mga bagay o yung mga niche na available or let's just say yung iba't ibang task para maintindihan mo yung sarili mo. Ano ba yung palaging gusto mong gawin? And from there, you can niche down. One good example is, for example, nag-apply ka, naging general virtual assistant ka, okay? Tapos, ang lagi mong ginagawa is more about calendar management, inbox management, booking of hotels, booking of flights, right? Inaayos mo yung calendar ng client mo. You could be like an executive assistant, right? Doon mo mas malalaman kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mong gawin or saan ka talaga magaling. Okay? And it will help you to identify anong niche yung papasukin mo. Okay? Kapag naging generalist ka. Parang ganito lang yan eh. Pag pumasok ka sa isang buffet restaurant, right? There's a variety of foods available. Hindi mo malalaman kung ano ang paborito mo kung hindi mo titikman lahat yon, right? So, ganun po si GVA. Okay? So, now let's go back to ayan. Who I am. So, of course, bago ako mag-start, bago tayo mag-narrow down, let me just introduce myself. I am a seasoned virtual assistant who's been in your shoes. Meaning, minsan din ako naging katulad nyo na naghahanap ng client, right? Na nagtatry maghanap ng, hi everyone, you can jump in on Facebook sa lahat ng nasa TikTok. So, minsan din ako naging virtual assistant naghahanap ng client kasi I wanna work from home, I want to study while earning at the comfort of my home. And gladly and luckily, I was able to work, with a client, and I was able to stay with that client for so long. Lou, sasagutin natin mamaya yung tanong mo. The transition I made. So, from general virtual assistant, I transitioned to be a real estate virtual assistant. So, ang unang ginagawa ko lang before sa client ko ay kung may kailan siya gustong ipagawa. Hey AJ, can you retype this one? Hey AJ, can you convert this one? Hey AJ, can you make some research about this one? Ganun lang ginagawa ko. So, correct, Malu. To answer your question, anything under the sun na ina-ask ni client, work or personal related, yun yung GBA. However, habang may pinapagawa siya sa akin, I started to step in sa real estate. Right? Nagbabasa-basa na ako ng konti. At the same time, tapos may mga binibigay na siya sa akin unti-unting mga tasks about real estate. And along the way, habang ginagawa ko yun, marami na ako natututunan at talagang challenge ko yung sarili ko. Right? And what you will learn on this topic is you will learn how to niche down, thrive in real estate, and level up your career. Okay? And malalaman yung kalagahan ng niching down. Bakit siya mahalaga as a virtual assistant, right? Or as a freelancer. So bakit natin kailangan mag-niche down? First is the power of focus. Specializing makes you more valuable and marketable. Meaning, the more na mas malaki yung pinaprovide mong service, mas malaki yung bayad na pwede mong makuha. Okay? So, yun yung importante. Kasi pag GVA ka, it's more about you are, paano ko ba i-explain? Kumbaga, binabato lang sa'yo yung mga tasks na feeling niya ay hindi niya kayang gawin kasi busy siya sa isang particular na activity na ginagawa niya. Okay? Pero what makes you really valuable is kapag nag-niche down ka, ay mas nagkakaroon ka na ng mga bagay na or skills na pwede mo i-offer sa kanya. Nagiging problem solver ka na at natutulungan mo na yung client mo na mag-generate ng revenue. That's the power of niching down. You are specializing specific services and you're trying to, perform yung mga skills na hindi na siya ganun kadali. Okay? At the same time, natutulungan mo na si client mag-generate ng revenue. Doon mo masasabi na valuable ka na kapag natutulungan mo na si client mag-generate ng revenue. The real estate industry is booming and they need VAs like you. So, there are a lot of real estate agents in US. Forgot the 1.4 million as of March 2024. Hindi ko sure. Pero million na ang real estate agents sa US and sobrang nagbo-boom yung real estate sa US at talagang kailangan nila ng real estate virtual assistant katulad mo. Meaning kung may is 1.4 million, therefore, malaki ang chance na magkaroon ka ng client na real estate virtual assistant. Hindi lang sa US, pwede ka mag-target sa United Kingdom, sa Australia, right? And the other parts of the world. Hi everyone! Sa lahat na nasa TikTok, visit my Facebook account. Click the link on my bio in order for you to join my talk on Facebook. So, next is you'll be able to command higher rates when you are become a true expert in real estate. Right. Katulad ng sinabi, pag may value ka na, pag mataas na yung value mo, you can be able to ask your client or offer your service on a higher rate. Hindi ka pang $3 or $2 na lang. Hindi po ako against sa mga $2 or $3 dyan, ha. What I'm trying to say is, mas mataas na yung kikitain mo kung may specialization ka na at may kaya ka ng ibigay sa table na mas malaki. Right? Next is the power of real estate. So let's just talk about real estate. Real estate is an industry with huge opportunities for VAs. Why? Because first, it won't require you to work physically on an office just to assist the clients or the real estate agent. And maraming department ang real estate where you can be involved. Whether it is a non-voice, voice, or hybrid. Again, malaki yung opportunities kasi you can work sa office mo at the same time ay sa bahay mo, whether it is non-voice, voice, or hybrid. Next, from transaction coordination to lead generation, the demand for specialized support is sky high. Okay? So, if feeling mo sawa ka na sa isang one task to another, pwede kang switch, right? Next, you'll get to work with clients who are serious and invested in long-term relationship. Ito yung pinaka sought after sa real estate yung long-term partnership, right? Because lahat naman ng clients siguro ang gusto ay long-term partnership, right? Because hindi na nila gusto ulit mag-train tama. So ikaw bilang isang service provider, isang real estate virtual assistant,
ay yung tulad nun parang nasa round ko na.
Okay. So, katulad ng sinabi ko, ayon, bilang real estate virtual assistant, i-aim ninyo na kayo ay magkaroon ng long-term clients. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and beyond. Right? Kasi mas maganda na may kayo, stable client kesa yung papalit-palit kayo. Marami nga kayong client, buwan-buwan naman kayo natatanggalan. Ibig sabihin may mali sa operations ninyo. Next, identifying what you need to learn. So, ano ba yung kailangan mong matutunan? So, from GVA to Reva, ano ba yung mga kailangan mong matutunan? So, what makes Reva different? Real estate virtual assistants will make you different because you learn a specific field, which is real estate. Matututunan mo yung mga process on how to sell houses and buy houses, which will make you a little bit different to other people, right? Or other virtual assistant. Next is transaction coordination, MLS, knowledge, client communications, and property listings. Ito yung mga isa sa mga kailangan mong matutunan if gusto mo maging real estate virtual assistant, specifically on administrative side. Next is invest in specific knowledge, take online courses, get hands-on experience, and leverage resources. Okay, so make sure na if may opportunity kayo, if may mga free online course, and if you have the opportunity to take paid online course, please do so, right? Kasi if hindi sapat yung mga free online course na meron kayo, you can opt in sa mga online course or mga paid online course kasi mas exclusive, right? At mas in-depth yung training na ibibigay sa inyo ng mga paid online course. But you have to make sure na tamang course creator yung nilalapitan nyo, okay? Baka kasi mapunta kayo sa mga course creator na pinatagping video lang yon, hindi talaga sila yung author mismo o sumulat ng mga dapat na nandun sa loob ng course, right? Next, leveraging your existing skills. This is very important, right? If magta-transition ka from GVA, General Virtual Assistant, to Real Estate Virtual Assistant, may mga skills ka as a GVA na kailangan mong baunin papunta sa pagiging isang Real Estate Virtual Assistant. Okay? So, your calendar scheduling, your research and customer support, your email management, those are the 3 skills na pinakamahalaga if gusto mo maging real estate virtual assistant, more specifically if gusto mo maging isang administrative assistant. Okay? Babaunin natin yung existing skills natin. Dadalhin lang natin siya sa ibang level kasi meron na tayong pag-a-applyan or meron na tayong ibang venture or ibang expertise na papasukin, which is real estate. Doon na natin siya i-apply. And how these skills easily transfer into real estate world. Okay? Next, the importance of learning real estate-specific software like CRM and transaction management tools. So, mahalaga na alam mo kung ano yung CRM, okay? May nakakaalam ba dito? Ano ibig sabihin ng CRM? People. So, when we say CRM, it's a customer relationship management software or tool. It is a software where you're going to put the contact details of your leads, right? And then, doon sa CRM, doon mo ino-nurture yung lead mo. And doon ka rin mag-generate ng leads, right? That's CRM. Transaction management tools like SkySlope, what else? Open to Close, and Sisu. The transition plan. So here are the 4 steps in order for you to transition from GVA to Reva. Okay? Step 1, take specialized course. So I offer one myself. You can visit the link on my bio and click the first tab, and that's the place where you can check out my online course. But I'm not really forcing you guys to take my paid online course. Meron akong free online course on how to become a real estate virtual assistant. I have also the paid one. The only difference is that I'll be transparent sa inyo. Of course, mas exclusive yung paid online course. Mas kakaiba yung training doon. Not unlike sa free. Hindi ko sinasabing limited, pero kakaibang level yung sa paid online course. Okay? Next, network within real estate communities, right? Why? Because dito, when we say real estate communities, yung mga Facebook group, mga forums, pero I think mas rampant yung pag-join sa mga Facebook group dahil nandun yung mga katulad natin mga real estate virtual assistant, pwede kayo magtanong if may mga tanong kayo, right? Second is that when you join Facebook groups, you can also get clients. Kasi sa online jobs ngayon, to be honest, punong-puno na ng mga agencies at medyo mabababa yung offer at marami na rin kayong competitors. Not unlike sa Facebook group, hindi pa siya masyado na-exhaust. Marami pa rin pong clients na nagpo-post ng job listing doon at pwede po natin yon gawin. Right? Next, Offer discounted service at first to gain experience and build your portfolio. This is one thing that you can also apply. Hindi naman, pag sinabing discounted services, hindi palugi. Okay? Meaning, hindi kayo pwede mag-offer agad ng $20 per hour tapos bago pa lang kayo sa field. Kasi wala pa kayong napapatunayan. So, kailangan nyo munang may makabuo ng proven track record bago kayo mag-offer ng premium services, right? Like from $10, right? I cannot give you the exact price kung magkano sa tingin nyo dapat yung una nyong presyo. Kayo ang makaka-identify nun sa sarili nyo. Next is focus on one area like transaction coordination to master it. So, ibig sabihin, if kayo ay maging real estate virtual assistant, mahirap na kayo ay nasa appointment setter or ISA, inside sales agent kayo, tapos nagta-transaction coordination din kayo. So, that's something na medyo mahirap if bago pa lang kayo. Pero kung medyo matagal na kayo sa field, pwede nyong gawin yun. Okay? That's the transition plan. Okay? Step 1 to step 4. And of course, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, babaunin natin yung mga existing skills mga sa GVA. Ilagay nyo sa mga bulsa ninyo yon at sa kokote ninyo. Next, how I can help you, right? So, I've helped train over 200 aspiring real estate virtual assistants. Guys, this is just an estimation, okay? I've facilitated more than 10 workshops, right? Either it is physical or online, right? I've been in the industry for 4 years this coming March. So medyo alam ko na yung back and forth ng residential real estate. So I can really help you. So announcement sa lahat ng dito. You can join my internship program to get hands-on experience with real estate tasks. But this is soon to launch. Okay? Hindi ko pa siya nilo-launch kasi I'm still finalizing everything. Next is you use my course, How to Become a Real Estate Virtual Assistant, and how you can get this free online course. Let me drop the link on the comment section. Give me like for a quick sec. So, pull up lang natin yung link kasi, ayan. Ipipaste natin siya dito sa ating StreamYard. Hi, Sand. Hi, Sand. Hi, Sandro. So, ayan yung ating online. Ayan yung community natin. This is the place where you can get the free online course and the paid online course, okay? Again, you take the free online course. Anong kailangan yung gawin? Just visit that link, create an account for nas.io, use your Google account, okay? In order for you to join the community. And inside, may mga products doon, may mga free products doon na pwede nyong gamitin. Right? May video doon on how to become a general virtual assistant and also how to become a real estate virtual assistant. Those video are free. Meron din akong paid, pero if something na yun ay gusto nyong i-check out, go. Okay? Next, let's talk about your questions. I think this one concludes our discussion. So we have 5 minutes. I can accommodate questions. So let's talk about your questions. And I have 5 minutes to answer your question. And if you're guys ready to take the next step, check out my free course, connect with me after the webinar if you're serious transitioning as a real estate virtual assistant. You can send me a message on my Facebook page, which is kung saan kayo nanonood, and I'll answer your question. You can ask also about my free course and my paid course sa aking Facebook page. Ayan, wala na ba kayong tanong? Huwag kayong mahiya magtanong, dito lang tayo. So, sa 7 viewers natin, wala na bang may tanong? Kasi kung wala na, I can end the call. Parang alam na lahat nila ang mga sagot. No? So, ayan. So, post natin yung tanong ni Malu, ang GVA ba ay anything under the sun na ina-ask ni client, worker, personal? Yes. Tama ka, may tama ka. Ayan, grabe. Grabe ang testimonial ni Kim Revano. Siksik liglig yung Reva course. Very helpful. Thank you so much. Hi, Maui from TikTok. Hi, everyone. Nasa Facebook ako. So, thank you so much. Ayan, guys. Oh, isa sa mga viewers ko ay mga nag-take ng online course ko, paid online course ko, and sila ang magte-testify gaano kalig. Ayan, isa pa. Salamat sa support, Kim.
Pag na-experience ko talaga, pag ganito.
Hindi mo siya na-experience ko doon.
Gusto ko naman sa
Wait lang, parang ewan tong TikTok. Ayan. Ayan, may comment din si Malu, currently ongoing sa Go Resume sa Kenobi. Ayan. Thank you so much. You can also create sa mga, ano, may restriction ako sa live. Online course ko naman. Pwede ba mag-appeal dito?
Hindi ka na pwede mag-live.
Hindi naman.
Double date pa. Gusto ko naman yung pwede nyo makilala. So yung pinipilit kong pakilala.
Ayan, wala na ba kayong tanong? I-end ko na to ha, if wala na kayong tanong, since ayaw nyo magtanong. Pinitiktok eh. Tingnan mo nga kung live ako sa end mo. Sa TikTok. Pag uwi ko magre-record pa ako. Ayan, Malu, if may tanong ka sa resume mo, let me know ha. Meron?
Live ka pa.
Tingin ako. Send ako, no? Okay. Ayan, if wala na kayong tanong, at exactly 9:30, we're going to end this live. And then yung recording will be uploaded on YouTube. Ayan, thank you so much sa lahat ng umattend. Nasa na kayo yung 32 na umattend. Sana buhay pa sila. Ayan, if you want to know more about me, if you want to check out the online course, here's the link. The paid and free online course also there. Yeah. Ang tanong niya, mas better ba na mag-brand na GVA sa resume sa link if no experience pa ka sa VA? Ano ibig sabihin mo, Malu? Medyo nalito ako sa tanong mo. Paulit ako ng tanong mo. Ayan, Malu, nandyan ka pa ba? LinkedIn ko ata. GVA and branding mo. Depende po eh. Hindi po yun ang basehan. If GVA ka, mabilis na hindi po. Hindi po siya basis. Lagi po yung depende sa hinahanap ng kliyente. If ano yung skills na hinahanap niya, ganon. So, sa resume sa LinkedIn. Sa resume sa LinkedIn. Okay. Yeah, I think kung sa resume naman, you cannot say naman na you are a GVA eh. Kasi when you're trying to create your resume naman, it's just, it summarizes all your experience na pwede mong ibigay sa kanila. Ganon. So, wala namang, paano ba? Kapag nasa virtual assistants ka kasi, hindi naman kinakailangan na, alam mo yun, wala namang brand ang mga GVA pagdating sa resume. Wala ding brand yung mga executive virtual assistant pagdating sa mga resume. Gets nyo? So, the more na sa tingin nyo ay makakapag-boost ng profile ninyo, ilagay nyo sa resume nyo and make it really formal. Lawa, oh.
Dito mo sila kayo. Sabihin mo ko mag-account na. Tayo lang mo niya.
Hello. Ito, may mga nagtatanong. Need po ba ng portfolio kahit wala pa yung Sareba? Usually, hiningi ng portfolio. If you are on the creative side or digital marketing, yes, hihingian ka. Pero kung kayo ay nasa admin, hindi kayo hihingian ng portfolio. It is not a requirement. Ako, hindi po ko hihingian ng portfolio. May mga nanghihingi, pero siguro ang magiging laman lang nun is yung kayo mismo, sino kayo, yung services na ino-offer ninyo, at yung mga previous clients if meron kayo. Ganon. Ganon yung magiging laman ng portfolio nyo. Pero hindi kasi siya nire-require naman palagi. Depende pa rin sa client. Maghanda pa rin kayo. Ayan, I think okay na tayo. Thank you so much sa lahat ng umattend. If you still have any questions at nahihiya kayo sa lahat ng viewers, you can send me a message here in Facebook. Thank you so much and see you next month for another topic. I hope maka-attend kayo lahat ulit and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye!